Hey Lavish fam, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Nisha and I do all things lifestyle, DUIs, and makeovers, all things home. Uh, and every now and then I do maybe some hauls and clothing hauls, home decor, all types of things. Well, I have been working the last few days doing a patio makeover because I wanted to transform my space into something that was more relaxing since I've been spending way more time at home, and something that was more tranquil and just a space that was more spa-like, and I like to travel, and one thing I really like about traveling is being beachside and poolside. And even though I don't have a pool, I just wanted a space that just kind of reminded me of those type of spaces, and a place that I can just come and read and or just relax. So I'm not going to do much talking. I'm just going to get right into the vlog. We also do have a sponsor, um, and I did collab with YITAHOME, which you will see further into the vlog, but let's just go ahead and get right into it. So let's just first start off by letting you all see what it looks like currently. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon, but it's like 74, 75 degrees. So I'm gonna let you all see what it looks like now. Let's just go out there. Let's just go out there and I'll show you what it looks like. There's been some changes. Okay, so this is what the area currently looks like. As you guys know, we're in Georgia, so it is pollen season. So, ooh, it's really, really dusty. So these 4 chairs I built about maybe 2 summers ago. I love the chairs, absolutely love them. And I'm not going to actually get rid of them. I'm going to give them to Ariel. And she's going to keep them at her house because she doesn't have any patio furniture. And they're very, very good chairs. I mean, and I love them. It was one of my first builds. Perfect chairs. But of course, she wants them, so I'm going to give them to him. She's going to do her own thing. So I'm going to give those to Ariel. I think we're going to keep the rug. We're just going to clean it up a bit because that's one of the few things that I'm going to keep. And the fire pit is not going to sit here because, of course, I never used it. Eventually, it's going to go somewhere out here once we put up the fence, but that's going to be another project. The tables, we're going to go ahead and refurbish them. We're going to spray paint them another color. And the lights, I want to keep them, but I think I just want to move them and do something different with them. And then if you can look all up in the corners, it is absolutely disgusting. You see that? It's disgusting. It is disgusting out here. You see all of that? It's disgusting. So this is what we're working with. So the space is just not ready for summer. I don't know if I want to keep those little I don't know, flowery balls, whatever you want to call them, topiary, whatever. They're artificial. Maybe I don't have green thumb, but this is what the space looks like. That's what it looks like. Just nothing going on. But we're going to change that. We're going to change all of that. So the first thing that I needed to do was empty out the space. Two things that I did not realize were how dirty that carpet and that whole space was, and how heavy that fire pit was. After being lectured for being outside by myself on the ladder, Dante and I was able to go ahead and move the fire pit off of the patio.
I think you're supposed to use the water first when you do it.
Did you turn the water on?
I do it for
Oh, okay.
So this was our first time using a pressure washer, and we had a lot to learn. But we were really into it. And Ariel was only interested in doing the rug, of course, because she had been watching like YouTube videos on it and was really into it. So I was like really surprised because I had completely forgot that this rug was white and blue. I thought it was a cream and blue, but I'm not upset with it. I'm not upset with it because it came out so good. We could have done, I'm gonna say, probably a better job at cleaning things, but I'm not like upset because it turned out well. But now that I know how to use it, I think we'll do like a really good job next time, but it turned out well. It's officially day 2 and the patio is looking pretty good. The carpet is still drying, but I am cleaning off the little end tables, getting all of the pollen off, and then I am going to spray paint them. So that's the beginning of day 2. So that's what I'm doing right now. Because I went from such a deep blue to such a light color, it did take me several coats of this shell white color to get this blue to disappear. So I think I end up using like maybe 3 coats of it to cover the blue.
All right, guys, so while the tables are outside drying, I am going to switch to working indoors. And this part of my vlog is sponsored by YITAHOME. YITAHOME was ever so kind to send me over this egg chair, which I am going to attempt to put together while my husband is gone. Sometimes I'm a little bit instruction challenged. I get it done. It just takes me longer than it probably should. But anyway, YITAHOME is an online website that sells all things furniture. They do have indoor as well as outdoor furniture. They have really modern furniture, and it's very nice. So I am very thankful for them for sending over this egg chair. It is something that I've always wanted, and I'm looking forward to using it because Georgia do have very long springs and winters. So I'm really looking forward to spending a lot of time outside on my patio using it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it put together. Fingers crossed it does not take me a long time.
I loved how everything was packaged. It was packaged very well and protected pretty well. Everything was, it had extra padding, it had extra protection. It was put in the box very well so that it didn't get damaged during shipping. And also everything was labeled. There was no mysteries in trying to figure out which part goes where. The instructions was very well labeled and simple to follow. Now, I will tell you, it took me much longer than it should have to put together. And it's just because I don't know. I struggle really badly with putting things together. And it wasn't that it was hard. It was just because it was me. And I even had to call Dante in there and be like, is this right? And he was just like, why are you struggling so bad with this? So as you can see, the instructions were super simple. And afterwards I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just call it a day because it just took me longer than it should have. But it was super simple. But the chair turned out perfectly and I am in love with it. I'm just so happy that they sent it to me. So thank you, YITAHOME, for sending me such a beautiful chair. So it's officially now day 3 of doing this project. It's taking us kind of quite a bit of time to get it done, but I'm okay with that because I have a vision in mind and I really want to make sure I execute it just right. So we're starting off the day with hanging the curtains. The sun here gets pretty hot and the curtains will just basically help to knock some of that sun down and to keep it as cool as possible on the patio, and we can enjoy it more of the day. So I got these curtains from Amazon from a company called Nicetown. I ordered 8 panels, but only 6 have come so far. 8 will make it extremely full. 6 is just kind of not, I mean, it's enough, but 8 will make it extremely full. The other 2 is scheduled to come in on Monday, but I did not want to wait to finish this project. So we're just going to go ahead and hang the 6 that we have and then wait for the other 2 to come in. So that's what we're going to start off the day doing, is first hanging the curtains. So now we're finally starting to bring out all of the furniture so that we can start decorating the porch finally. And we go to bring out the egg chair and realize that it does not fit through the patio door. And I don't know why I didn't think this through. I don't even know why I didn't even consider this, but all I know is I do not want to have to take it apart, and now we have to rethink the whole thing and hope and pray that it fits through another door. So the egg chair was able to fit through the front door, so we was able to bring it through the front door, carry it around the house, and bring it to the patio. So now what we're doing is bringing out all of the pillows that go into the egg chair. And then we also got 2 lumbar pillows from the at-home store for like $7.99 to go into the 2 side chairs that I got from the Home Goods, and the side chairs were $59.99 each. So that's the 2 chairs you see there, and the 2 lumbar pillows that I got from the at-home store to kind of bring the area together. I bought this 8-pack of curtain ties from Amazon for like $9, and it's like magnetic, so they just snap together, and I will have it linked in my Amazon storefront. So I don't really have a green thumb, but I knew I wanted some type of greenery out on the patio. So I ordered these two trees, like this set of trees from Costway. It's a 2-piece, 5 feet artificial monstera tree set. And they were $105 for the 2-piece set. And I didn't realize that they had to be put together. So of course, Ariel and I went to work, kind of like putting them together, and they came in these like really generic looking black pots, but I went to Home Goods and found these really pretty white like pots that were like $30 each to put them in. And I had a whole vision of how I wanted them to look. So it came out pretty good in the end, but it took a minute to get there. I picked up this little table from the Salvation Army for $20, but first I wanted to spray paint it to match the other 2 tables that I already have, because I felt like it would bring in and match the decor better if it was the same color. Okay, so I only purchased one bag of rocks and I wanted the plants to sit further, like higher up in the planters. So I was just kind of reusing some of the plastic that came with all of these plants and all of the stuff that I recently ordered. So I'm just kind of stuffing them in there. And Dante's going to add in the rocks, and then he's going to also spray all of this stuff down with bug spray to hopefully keep some of the bugs from just kind of like, I guess, attacking these things and just kind of living in there. And hopefully it does not become a problem because he's gonna sit like on the patio and water doesn't accumulate as much in there. Hopefully, you know, I'm not a plant person, so I don't really know how this is the plastic is gonna affect this, but I'm hoping for the best. These really pretty citronella candles came from Lowe's. Both the outdoor blanket as well as the round blue pillow came from the at-home store. This solar lantern came from Home Goods and it was $29.99. Because I decided to use this as an outdoor table, I did add a little Gorilla Glue to the top of this table because it does get pretty windy here in Georgia, and I did not want the tabletop to come off and to break, so I just decided to glue it down instead. And now the final reveal.